The North remembers. We know no king, but the king in the North whose name is Stark.
Hi guys, it's Fentony. We have new information from Game of Thrones Season 7 Episode 2, which will be called Stormborn. So in this video, I'm going to go over them spoilers and try to break down what these new scenes could be. There will be spoilers in this video, so just be careful for them. So we've got new pictures of Jon Snow and Littlefinger in the Crypt of Winterfell. We have seen this scene before in the trailer where Jon Snow grabs Littlefinger by the neck and pushes him against the wall, but this picture features both of them standing side by side. There's another picture of Jon Snow who's on his own at this time, and he's looking at Lyanna Stark's statue, but he's not really looking at that statue really. He is actually looking at another statue next to hers, and it's wielding a large sword. This must be the statue of Ned Stark with the Valyrian steel sword Ice. Traditionally, the Kings of Winter, or the King in the North, or the Lords of Winterfell have statues built for them once they die. Ned Stark did break tradition, and he made a statue for his siblings, Lyanna and Brandon. Lyanna's statue has been seen several times on the show, and it looks like Ned Stark's statue is next to his sister's. Does Robb Stark have one? I doubt the Starks got Robb's body back. It's probably in a ditch or the bottom of the river. And also, after the Red Wedding, the Boltons took over from the Starks at Winterfell, so I don't think there would have been a statue built. Maybe Jon Snow has one built for Robb, but there's no body to go in the crypt. Rickon should have a grave too, and Jon Snow did say, we'll put him next to father, but I don't think Rickon will have a statue. So why is Jon Snow down in the Crypt of Winterfell? Is he paying respects to Ned Stark? I don't think Bran is actually at Winterfell right now, and he has not told Jon Snow that his real mother is Lyanna Stark. I feel Jon Snow might learn about Lyanna Stark this season, but I don't think he'll learn the truth that Rhaegar Targaryen is actually his father. The audience should learn about Rhaegar, even though we already know, and HBO has told us by releasing that image after the season 6 finale. So that's why Jon Snow is down there. But what about Littlefinger? I can imagine he's telling Jon Snow how great a man Ned Stark was, but he fails to mention the part in King's Landing where Littlefinger betrayed him and held a knife to his throat. I've got a feeling that when Jon Snow does arrive at Dragonstone, Varys might tell him about Littlefinger betraying Ned. Maybe Littlefinger tells Jon something similar to what he told Sansa when they were down here. He might mention that how many people had to die because Rhaegar chose Lyanna. There are theories that Littlefinger knows more about Lyanna and Rhaegar than most people. So why does Jon Snow attack Littlefinger? Does Littlefinger say something that Jon doesn't like? About Ned? About Lyanna? Hinting about Rhaegar? Or something about Sansa? Jon must know that Littlefinger is up to something, and Sansa did tell him only a fool trusts Littlefinger. That doesn't say much for Ned, does it? Maybe this is before Jon leaves Winterfell, and he warns Littlefinger to stay away from Sansa. We did get more pictures of Littlefinger outside the crypt, and he doesn't look happy. He also looks like he's looking up, so maybe Sansa is on the balcony watching them. Maybe Jon Snow kicks him out the crypt, and then Jon looks at Ned's statue, or does that scene happen before Littlefinger arrives? I do think this scene is just before Jon leaves for Dragonstone, and now he is gone, Littlefinger will try to turn Sansa against him, and then when Arya and Bran arrive, against them as well. Jon Snow in the Crypt of Winterfell, meters away from Lyanna Stark's statue. It's such a tease, because we know that she is his mother. We really want Jon to find out about his true parentage, but in a recent interview, Kit Harington did say, will Jon even care? He has more on his mind right now, like the White Walkers. I do feel that Jon will care, but he will feel better about it, knowing that Lyanna Stark is his mother. Jon Snow needs to remember to keep the North united, and not let Littlefinger cause problems between him and Sansa. Jon will be away from Winterfell for the majority of Season 7, so he won't be there to keep an eye on Littlefinger. By the end of the season though, I think Littlefinger will be dead, and the North will be united under House Stark. The Lone Wolf dies, but the pack survives. So what do you think? Why is Jon Snow in the Crypt of Winterfell? And is that Ned Stark statue? And what do you think Littlefinger is telling him? This is probably my last video before episode 1, unless any new stuff drops. The review will be out after the episode, and then there'll be a full breakdown on Monday after I've had a second watch. The next episode preview should be Tuesday, and anything else will be done on other days, such as predictions, theories, and stuff that I may have missed from the breakdown. So leave all your thoughts down in the comments below, and then if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it, as that really helps me out. And hit that subscribe button if you want to see all my Season 7 videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.